Hello there everyone, I am Pepino, back playing more Banished here at Pepland, and it is summer now. We have our population of 23 adults, 4 students, and 4 children. And that's about to go down, the 23 adults part at least. So we'll have that to deal with, and it'll probably cause some issues, but that's okay. We have at least a basis of young people now who should hopefully eventually be able to move in and fill the shoes of their elders. That's alright, and I'm going to try and get as much done as I can before people start dying. That's the other important thing. We have to make sure of that. Alright, so I'd say, should we maybe add another farmer, drop a forester? Do I need a trader if... okay, yeah, he's the one who's going to bring stuff to the trading post, which is pretty important. Alright, so if this value holds up, which I think it should, we should have enough here, at least at some point soon, to buy lots and lots of stuff. We can even maybe switch there, because we have so much venison. We have a lot of it. That's a large portion of our food supply, and I think that's pretty much endlessly renewable with our hunting cabin here. So the hunters are going to just make sure to stay at work doing that. Other buildings should be being built. There we go. Our tailor has been built. We could really probably use getting tailor. So let's get you there. And yeah, just start producing clothes, because we don't have any clothes. And that's a problem. We've had another child born. That's good. Every child is a blessing and a miracle. And more importantly, eventually every child becomes a laborer who can do things for you. So yeah, the magic of life. But in other news, we also have both these houses coming along, at least getting started. And people are out gathering stuff from pretty much every corner of the map, probably somewhat inefficiently, having to walk very far away to get all of it. But, you know, that's okay. Our stone cutting in the quarry here, I think, is going pretty well. We have 2 people on that at any given time. And yeah, no, everything is humming along. We could use more of just actually everything. But, oh hey, look at this. A merchant has appeared at the trading post, and he's brought many a thing. Alright, we want these squash seeds, sir. That is what we want. And for them, what will we have to give you? All of this stuff. Okay. There we go. Alright, that is a good trade right there. So, 120 iron tools, 120 firewood, 340 venison, and 40 fish for some squash seeds. But, what that's going to allow us to do is build another farm field eventually and grow yet another type of crop. So we want to get all the types of seeds that we can, pretty much. Now our reserve of firewood is low, and it is early winter, so we probably should have thought of that. But that's okay. We have people who are set to chop down wood, and people who are set to cut that into firewood when it is chopped down. Let's pause the building of that second wooden house for now, and that should help speed up things. Should we grow some squash this year instead of peppers? Well, what do we have? Yeah, we have peppers and pumpkins built up, just coming out our wazoo here. and fish, for that matter, still, even though we are hardly fishing at all. And, oh, look at that, we have even more venison. So that's great. That is just great. Alright, we're gonna want to get more of that venison over to the trading post. And actually, yeah, we'll keep the 500 or so venison there. Oh, and we should, stop bringing firewood there, because it's winter, and we're almost out. So it's more important that the firewood be used by our people. Same with the iron tools. We're mostly gonna be dealing venison, it looks like, because that's like the main thing we have a surplus of. But we don't need to trade anything for a while yet, because the trader has just left. Okay, so our events log thingy is away. Okay, look at that. Esther has grown and become a laborer. We are back up to 24 laborers, or yeah, workers, adults, whatever, what have you. Yes, 24 adults, all busily doing their duty. We got our first squash harvest up, still harvesting some pumpkins. We're a gourd-themed city here, basically. That's our main diet, apparently. The gourd family. I don't know, that whole family of plants. I don't know if if gourds is the word for all of them, or if that's a specific member of the family. But yes, all of the plants we're growing are related, is what I am trying to say. Fairly closely related. Yeah. Also, it's just a constant struggle, really, to get a good supply of wood. Even though we have many foresters working on it. Food is, I think it's going down a bit, but I don't know. I think we'll be fine. I don't think it's going down to dangerous levels. And also we did just trade a bunch of it away, so maybe that's why I think it's going down so much. To be fair, that is probably why. So nothing really to be too concerned about, probably. Alright, what else should we get? Should we get some, like, herbs and stuff here? Hopefully that would have some value. Yeah, it does. Alright. Herbs have good value. Should we maybe drop a gatherer and convert them into a herbalist? That's probably a good solution. The gatherer's hut will be unused, but we'll have more herbs, so that's good. Erlington, the builder, has died of old age. One of the people who probably built the stone houses that will forever be the center of Pepland. Erlington, he has passed. God rest his soul. But life must go on, and we have 5 students now who are ready to take the place of the next few adults who are going to be dying, because yeah, they probably will be soon. I'm guessing Line here was Erlington's wife. Line, what a name. And also Flory and Artholomew are going to be dying soon, as well as Dirrell and Ranelli. So like the whole central housing block is going to be dying pretty soon. Radon and Kinesi. But Estor and Idel are here. The farmer and the teacher. The hooker and the preacher. Riding on a midnight bus bound for Mexico. Yeah, that's the words. To a song that most of you probably don't know. And I mean, it's not even a particularly great song. It's a decent song, I guess. You know, whatever. None of you probably know it anyway. So, anyway, they have moved into this house here, which has been vacant since its inhabitants probably died. And also, we've just had Venesis and Jayland grow up and become adults, so hopefully they have a house to move into somewhere or another. Maybe over here? Nope, not quite. Well, hopefully someone is gonna die soon, and they're gonna have a house. Hopefully they will, like, get married and move in together or something. 'Cause that would be ideal. That'd be what we need. Oh, hey, look at this. We're at our clothes limit. I should move some of them to the trading depot here. Clothes. Where are the clothes? Hide coats. Let's put like 60. How much value do they have? Ooh, they have a ton of value. Alright. Well, if we have a ton of venison, I think it stands to reason we have lots of hides. So we should keep making lots of these hide coats at our tailors here. We're gonna set 150 as our limit of what we want for hide coats, and the tailor will not rest until that limit is met. And if you can hear a meowing in the background, I'm going to go let my cat outside so he will shut up for a minute. So I will be right back. Okay, I am back, and both the cats are outside now. Even though they'll just want to come back in 5 minutes, I have closed the blinds. They can stay out there until at least the end of this recording session. They'll be fine. They're just wimps, and they want to come in because the snow is melting, and they get a bit wet and puddles and stuff, and then they want to come in and dry off. And then 10 minutes later, they want to go back outside again, and it's an endless cycle. If I don't set some sort of limit, I would just be getting up and going to the door every 5 minutes, and yeah, that's not going to happen. So it's better if they stay outside than if they stay inside, because if they stay inside and they're upset about it, they meow really loudly next to me until I let them out, and then you can hear that. But if they're outside, they'll just meow for a while by the door, realize I'm not letting them back in, and then go and play and do stuff, and that's a lot better. But, okay, as I've been rambling about cats, we've had 2 more children born, another one become a student, so that is great. We are getting things done at probably close to record speeds, I would think, because we have so many people working, but that's not going to last necessarily too long. We need more people getting stone and stuff, so let's gather a bunch of stone here, and logs. We got more trees to chop down. All of these probably can go. There we are. Any stone over here, that'll be good. Okay, so our little hamlet is bustling now, and we're waiting a bit. I mean, we're not waiting on it necessarily, but we are sort of forcing people to die, because once they do, then there will be houses for new people to move into, and that'll be great. We should really be building more houses, and we are, I guess. We've got these wooden houses that are coming up, needing to be built, and it's early spring now, so we're going to shift a lot of focus on, actually, you know what, let's not, yeah, okay, let's not have, what do we not want right now? Okay, I guess we don't need that many fishermen. We'll keep 2 laborers, 1 fisherman, and we'll get max farmers, so that we can grow things. We have a ton of squash, that we should be getting, that we grew recently. We are nowhere near our limit of hide coats, so hopefully our tailor will get to work on that. But we have 60 of them here ready to trade when this year's traders come, which will hopefully be soon. I don't know if they come once a year or what it is, but hopefully they will come back rather quickly. Okay, and look at this. We have our amount of stored logs going up, or at least is up a little bit. We have a thick forest around our forestry area, and 3 dudes working tirelessly to get the logs. But then also I just set the laborers to chop down even more, so that should speed things up there, and hopefully that will mean these wood houses get built pretty soon. I really should set a bit higher limit on firewood too. I think that's going to be a good thing. And look at this. We are ready, it would appear, to build this mine. We have all the logs and stone. It's just up to someone to be building it. So we'll set another laborer to be a builder, and we're watching him go to work right now. Yeah, so that's great. We're gonna have a mine then. And eventually we can get someone to be a miner. Ooh, but okay, pause because a merchant has arrived. What has he brought? Walnuts. Alright, those aren't seeds though. Oh no, not walnut. Or can we plant just walnuts? I mean, I guess we'll give it a shot. Let's trade like 20 of these things. Yeah, pumpkins and peppers we will trade for walnuts. And now can we... No. Yeah, we need seeds. That's what I figured. That's okay. We'll have a bit of variety. And some walnuts. And trading with the guy should make him like us and stuff, I think, right? Well, also eggs. Can we, like, make chickens out of those eggs? Or are those just eggs? Because if they're just eggs, we probably don't need them. But if they can become chickens, that would be... that'd be pretty neat, actually. We could use some chickens. Oh, hey, look at this. Our mine is finished. We have no one working it right now. So maybe we should get someone to do that. And we'll take out a builder. But we're not going to be able to afford to work all these random things. Once people start dying off. It'll be alright, though, I think. I think we'll manage.